Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Hugh Martyr, and welcome to a new episode of Spookus, Scarus, where we talk about the Backrooms, the Backrooms, how do you say, concept. I touched not even briefly, but I touched on in my actual first video, my ramblings video that will never be repeated. But I did so very vaguely, leaving a lot of my machinations in my head. So it was very hard to understand what I was saying. So here I'll be laying that out out for you. So for those of you who don't know, the Backrooms are this idea of this no clip zone in reality. And no clipping refers to this thing you can do in some video games or files where it's coded just so, like, it isn't even coded badly, but anyway, if you do the wrong things, you can fall through the ground, is the idea of a no clip in video games. Like, things cease to exist because you approach them at a certain angle. So the idea is that you no clip through, certain things fall in real life, they no clip out of existence into the Backrooms when they move some special out of the ordinary way that isn't necessarily sad. They accidentally fall through cracks between the files of the earth. And I'm pretty sure this could be said better, but that's not why y'all subscribe. Yeah. This is a creepypasta, yeah, sure, being run by a guy named Kane Parsons, which is the greatest name, a name built for greatness. Well, not built, a name named for greatness, but you get me. Woo, it's fast. My point is, so you no clip in, and a couple of other things no clip to, we see, like there are, a couple of, items like dumpsters and ropes and chairs, and I find it conceivable that, animals besides, people are there. But on the other hand, we haven't yet seen proof of that. In fact, we've actively seen a lack of proof, and that there are animals around creating some sort of ecosystem. So here's what's up with the Backrooms. You fall in, and the Backrooms are like this endless loop of, this supposedly endless loop of faded yellow walls and ceilings and floors, and they have big fluorescent lights that hum and drive you absolutely insane. Not really, just you would literally go insane if you had to listen to those fluorescent lights too long, because that's how it actually works in real life. Whoever came up with that did great, because wow, I would go insane listening to fluorescent lights for too long. I know that. They suck. But you have your carpeting that's kind of moist, which is the creepiest thing I've ever heard. and it's all and the walls are pretty mildewy because of that. And it's a generally unpleasant experience to exist in the back rooms. You can't eat the fungus or mildew for nutrition, or it will grow over your body, preserve it, and then feed off it, which is lovely. Like, there are probably other zones to it, and it's possible to escape, which is something very interesting we saw. In the first video, Kane Parsons, is running from a monster that I'll talk about later, and he falls through this hole out like miles above the ground and then lands and dies because he landed and he hit the ground at tremendous speed. It's not the fall that kills you, it's the sudden bump at the end. Anyway, so the Backrooms is generally sort of a crap place to live in, and there are also these monsters that are oodling around that aren't very biological because they don't eat, as far as we can tell. It's hard to, no, it isn't hard to explain. They're really made weird. They're like twisted up metal and not a lot, and they don't like have a lot of teeth, and they look like they're belligerent toddler scribbles with really dark lead. But anyway, they hate your guts and they howl really loud. How they do that, I don't know. It doesn't look like they can howl, but they howl all right. They howl good. So in addition to everything else being a nuisance, those things will kill you if they see you. They might even try to follow you around before attempting to kill you. There might be other survivors. Might be other survivors. The Backrooms apparently was created by this company, I forget the name, as this like infinite storage supply unit, and like possibly infinite housing and stuff like that. And they didn't like physically make something infinite, but they tapped into some sort of force, which means technically that the Backrooms already existed, maybe. They tapped into some sort of force and sort of harnessed it to create the Backrooms and a door to it that works without no clipping. And there are still a lot of things being released for the Backrooms and how you figure it out. And it's unlikely you will ever truly understand it. But I just wanted to briefly touch on it because it's one heck of a concept. If y'all are interested, please check it out on your own time. It's truly an interesting idea and a fun, like, it's just so fun, honestly. It's a very good idea of, like, modern horror would be mundane horror. Fluorescent lights and mildew and yellow. That would be terrible. Alright, thank you all so much for watching. Please like the video if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to subscribe, because subscribe! Yes! Share it with your friends if they are becoming interested in the Backrooms or anything else, honestly. And leave a comment. I take requests, you know. I do that all the time. Okay. Bye-bye.